cool. Let me tell you. Who says that? Who gets to say, yeah, I puppies, kittens, hummingbirds, baby raccoons? Like, who the... Anyway, my job's great. I love my job.
Let's bring in a guy who probably hurt the hummingbird you saved. What's up, Kalem?
Oh, I guess it would help if I unmuted myself.
That's why I told you not to mute. Yeah. I'm just kidding. You wouldn't hurt a hummingbird, would you?
It's a struggle over here. I mean, depends. If it was attacking me, I'd probably have to karate chop it. But for the most part, no, absolutely not.
You got so Kalem's from Canada up there. You got hummingbirds up there?
Yeah. Yes, we have hummingbirds in Canada.
I didn't know if they were present in the northern climate.
Well, it's I
thought it was just full of geese and moose. I thought that was like your national.
Let's do all the standard like dumb American stereotypes.
Oh yeah, lay it on. I want to hear it. I want to hear it.
So, one stereotype is that Canadians are nice. Are you guys nicer to your homeless people up there?
It's a good question. I mean, I can't really speak for the majority of the population, but I'm nice to all the homeless people. Even when I go over to Detroit, I hook them up. I buy them a beer.
Do you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Usually a sandwich. If they take the food, they get a beer, but they don't know that. So I'll offer them. No, well, I mean, like, you know what? Whatever. They have their own issues. You know what I mean? And like, they're out there trying to do what they got to do to get by, and I mean, it's understandable. Now, if I say, do you want a sandwich? Somebody goes, got a few dollars to spare? And I say, how about I buy you a sandwich? The guy takes me up on that sandwich, or girl. It's usually guys, the ones that I see in Detroit, downtown there. But, you know, if he takes the sandwich and he's happy about the sandwich and whatnot, then I usually grab him a tall boy as well. You know, because I know I don't know. I feel like, you know, whatever their issue may be, like, who doesn't appreciate a cold beer? Especially when you're just trying to get by.
That'd be,
you know?
If I had to answer, like, the 911 call, Sarah, that's what I'd be like. Did you try buying him a beer?
Oh, now that depends, though. If they're aggressive, that's a different story.
I know you weren't around. We were talking about people who call the cops on panhandlers, you know, who are just out there just trying to live.
Man,
and
I'm so glad I'm not a dispatcher, because those folks are the first line. Like, look, I deal with some people. I'm just gonna broadly call them some people, and those people are all Chads and Karens.
That's
But the dispatchers, they get to deal with them first, and you could not pay me to be the first one to answer that call. Like,
the entitlement of some people.
Oh my god. Again, like, and I don't know if you heard, the people that call, and they do this with animal control, but they do this with cops too. If they don't get the exact answer they want, the exact response, it's very much, well, what do you do?
Yeah.
What the fuck do I spend my tax dollars on? What are you doing all day, you lazy pieces of shit? And I'm just sitting here going, man, go sit in a dispatcher's chair for like a minute. You will not survive.
Karen's
your ass
just
will be
mad as
eaten
fuck because she's a 12-year fucking Walmart employee, like barely making manager. She just upset with the world. It's not your fault.
Secretly, I actually have a Reddit account where my most common complaint is I go on subreddits and I complain about my tax dollars being spent on animal control.
Excuse me. I take personal offense.
After seeing some of the sick shit that people do, like up in, you know, northern Alberta and northern Ontario and things like that, like the of somebody just shooting a deer and watching it drop and driving away and not actually calling the deer and like just shooting things for fun fucking disgusts me.
People do that up there in like redneck Canada land?
Yeah, I mean, it's fucking redneck Canada land, buddy. They're the worst kind. What do you mean? Ones that can survive the cold?
Hold on,
dangerous.
is northern Canada like the southern U.S.? Is it like mirrored? Is that how that works?
No, I mean, it's not quite.
That's a different kind of bush people.
Yeah, like, I mean,
That's an incredible
I'm pretty
pun, by the way.
uneducated though on the southern United States, to be honest. Like,
Well, I
It's okay.
know.
So are they.
Yeah, that's true. Woof.
I'm not trying to get bombarded by you know.
I do know,
tone
at
it
least
down.
from what I've heard. I've met a handful of animal control officers from Alaska, which is basically Canada. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I live in a way warmer place than that, so y'all can have Alaska.